Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Hi. Hey.
What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheryl Underwood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
What's up? Happy Saturday to you and yours, and welcome to the Comedy Cypher on Hot 7025 FM with me, your host, Ardie Hollingsworth, man, and glad to be back with y'all for another exciting show. We are kicking it off this week. I'm in studio, minus the better half that's been rocking out with me on the past few shows. My baby's got hair appointments today. She brought my one baby home. She looked like a little baby doll. So shout out to you, Parker, with your little beautiful self. Daddy loves you, and he loves your new hairdo, all the little curls, man. You gotta love on your babies. But I am joined by Big E on the boards pushing buttons.
That's really all I do.
All you do is push buttons. I'm
just here to push buttons.
You're a professional button pusher. That's what she is.
See, you didn't get my punchline.
I got it. You're a professional button pusher. That's what you're here to do. Push buttons.
That's what we do.
That's what you needed?
No.
Okay.
You gave me the laugh, so we're good.
Yeah, all right, good. There you go. Just roll with the laugh. There you go. But you got comedy in your future.
You know what? Listen. I'm supposed to do. I committed. I've committed like a few years ago when I was doing my Funny Bones, which I'm going to bring back eventually.
Okay.
I committed to doing a 3 to 5 minute set.
Okay.
So some of the guys were going to help me write it.
No, don't get any help writing it. No,
I know.
Don't do that. Your first 3 to 5 minutes,
that
right from the heart. Yeah.
I don't know if it's that easy.
Yeah, it's just write your experience. Just tell your experience. You had multiple funny things that happen in your life, right?
I'm sure.
You can tell the story. You have multiple perspectives that you find funny, right?
Of course.
Okay, so set up punchline. Talk about the perspective in a clever way that and lead to your punchline, and boom. And that's the space of comedy to get that laugh, just like you just did.
So you go put me on 3 minutes?
I got you.
Can I get paid like $25?
You can't get paid nothing. You have to grind from the bottom just to make it to the bottom.
Excuse me, do you know how much this face brings in?
You got the face card. Well, no, I sell seats.
My face card sells seats. Okay,
that's a great point you made.
I don't care if my jokes was trash. You go have 20 people in there for me.
No, thank you. No, thank you. We're selling comedy.
Excuse me.
We're selling comedy. I hate when people do that.
You sell tickets.
No. We're selling comedy, a comedic experience, so the comedians have to make people laugh.
If my 3 minutes,
I don't care if you beautiful. You can put the finest woman. You can put Halle Berry on stage. If she ain't funny, I'm walking out.
It's gonna be 20 people in there laughing at my trash ass jokes because they on my team.
No, people don't laugh at trash.
How much you want to bet?
No,
well, I'm not gonna deliver no trash
sympathy.
Because
you bring up another good point about comedy. Sympathy laughs. Comics that settle for sympathy laughs. Quit. Just quit. Stop it. If you're settling for sympathy laughs, stop it.
I've definitely hosted shows, and I was like, damn, that was kind of funny, huh? Matter of fact,
did people laugh? Not that you thought you were funny. The reaction.
The best comic review that I got.
Answer that question for me. When you thought in your mind, like, damn, that was funny, were the people laughing?
Listen, yes, but listen, this is the best comic review I ever got.
Gotcha.
Okay,
what is it?
I was at my grandmother's funeral. I did the eulogy, right? I did the eulogy.
You made the eulogy funny?
It was funny.
As they should be.
I get in the car with my nephew at that time probably was 5. Mm-hmm. Maybe 6. I get in the car and he says, TT, you're so funny. Everybody always laughs. I swear, I almost lost my shit.
You made the kids laugh.
Everybody
was laughing.
Right? I was
That's
like,
good.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That was my best stand-up.
I mean, I would have you host my eulogy, but we're the same age, both elders, so I don't know. It's hit or miss.
No, sir, you're older than
it's
me.
Hit or miss. We're gonna be going at what time?
No, I eat right, and I don't. We good.
We good.
I'm gonna last longer.
You'll last. How do you know that definitively? You told me I was slimming down. I've been juicing, Saints.
This dude over here look like a skinny.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a bad bitch in a minute. I'm gonna shoulder shake like a kappa on y'all asses.
Yeah, I like it in you.
When I drop this little friend of mine, I'm gonna be taking my shirt off this summer.
It's almost gone.
It's almost gone.
You do a couple push-ups, you be good to go.
Couple push-ups. I had my chest meat all pumped out, even out. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I'm still nursing this sore wrist, so I'm laying off the actual. I'm trying to eat my way to a better body.
Okay, yeah, don't. Yeah, you can do sit-ups though.
I can't. Yeah, I can do sit-ups. I can't hurt nothing doing that. Hopefully.
Well, when you turn 63, that's just how it goes, okay?
63. I'll be 45 this year, and I'm proud of it because some of these brothers didn't make it.
Man, for real, though.
You know what I'm saying?
But just know that I'm going to do 3 minutes, and I will get paid, okay? Whether it's...
You got to earn payment.
And you got to pay me in advance.
Oh, I do pay I pay my comics before the show.
Well, I'm just clarifying my contract here while we're recording.
First of all, I'm not one of those producers that pay comics.
How much I get paid the 3 to 5 minutes?
Yeah, I got for me. Okay, let me tell you my criteria.
No, you're not hearing no jokes before.
I have to. I cannot pay a person I don't have an audition.
You hear my jokes every week.
No. I got to hear you performing or see you performing in front of an audience.
When I go live
making people laugh.
When I go live on my radio show, there's at least 400 to 800 people on my live. They stay there the whole time.
Okay. Tell them to come to the show.
No. I'm telling you. That's where you can see my jokes at.
Okay. On your live?
On my show.
On your show. So I have to tune into your show.
Isn't that what you would do? Jokes. You would come to a show, right?
I would come to a comedy show.
No, but
with a live audience.
I'm not gonna audition for your show.
Okay. I didn't say audition.
I
didn't say audition.
The first time I ever do jokes, I wanted to do a set. I want to be on your show.
And you want me to pay you?
Absolutely.
So you want me to take on all the risk that you can ruin my show?
I'm not gonna ruin the show. I'll be open.
I applaud and appreciate your confidence.
Listen, you put me on second. You put me on first or last.
Live stand-up comedy is not that easy. It's gonna be gold.
I didn't tell you it was gonna be easy.
Okay. You just
said... You're talking to a keynote speaker.
I get it. I get your dopeness. You don't have to sell me on your dopeness. I am 100% already sold. I would buy stock in Big E.
Well then, I need to be paid for my 3 to 5 minutes.
After I see you perform, you got to cut your teeth somewhere else.
I'm not doing it on anybody else's show.
I do have some shows.
Oh, no, you better not say no Armor or no open mic. I will stab you in your other
here's
hand.
What I had, and it's not an open mic. I did a show called, and this is funny, it was called a Comedy Cypher. It was a live stand-up show, and the Comedy Cypher was about a battle of comedians for the best 5 minute set.
I don't want to do a battle.
You wouldn't battle?
I'll be a rapper.
You wouldn't compete against
No,
other
I'm not
up-and-coming comics?
I don't need to compete anymore.
Oh, my God.
I competed enough for my previous
I haven't
years
seen
of
it.
life.
I'm just saying, I haven't seen it.
You don't have to.
I have to just trust and believe that you're going to be funny in front of an audience that I generate.
Listen, guarantee your money back.
Oh, okay. I like that. I love that. That is a dope.
Or we can double, triple it or nothing.
Oh, hell yeah. I will take that in a heartbeat.
Oh.
This is a great point. Let me tell you, this is a great point that you brought this up. Why does the show, we haven't even got into what we're going to be talking about today, but I want to bring this up from a comedic producer standpoint. Because what you said, I wish for God every comic had that attitude, like in real life. See, comics want you to take on all the risk of generating a show, bringing an audience, booking them for their time, quote unquote, and whether or not they're funny or not, or whether or not their jokes resonate and hit with the audience that day, they'll walk off stage with the pocket full of money and be cool with it.
But I think that there's a difference between just being a comedian and then also too like being a craftsman or woman, right? And then two, being an entrepreneur. Like those three things, you have to have all of those.
Yeah, you do.
You can't just be like, oh, I tell jokes.
You have to care about you have to have a pride in your craft, and you have to care about the product that you're putting out. That's exactly where I was going. So that's why I said I wish comics would bet on themselves like that. They would probably get more work. If a comic came to me and told me, hey, I'm going to kill in the 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes that you give me. And by what I mean by kill is just keep the flow of the show going and keep the energy and the laughter in the room. Because a comic can go up in the first, second, or third slot and ruin a show. They can bomb and ruin a show.
That's why I'm not a comedian.
And that's why it's up to the host sometimes could try to bring the energy back to the room. But a comic that goes up first, second, or even last, I'm all about, as a producer, the end result experience of the audience. So when comics go up and bomb in the slot that they have, it just annoys the shit out of me.
When you introduce me, don't introduce me as a comedian.
How would I put you up there?
Fine ass.
Period. E. Carice.
That's it.
And you gonna come out there and make them laugh?
Guarantee you.
I got you. I don't
need no free drinks or nothing.
You know what?
I don't even drink when I host or perform. That's just not my thing.
No, you don't need to. You
shouldn't
have to. I'm on water. Y'all won't see me drinking anymore, Saints. I think I've given it
up.
Yeah.
You know what? We drank last night.
I was never a really big drinker anyway.
I drink a drink and a half, right? And it's what my husband calls this girly drink, okay? And we went to Applebee's, okay?
Oh, y'all was turning up at Applebee's?
We was turning it up because it was happy hour, okay? But the thing is, it wasn't even a turn up because we too damn old. Yeah. We get 2 drinks. I got a drink.
And you was done.
It had hella ice in it too, by the way.
Yeah.
We ordered the second drink. I probably drank like 2 sips. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Did you feel like you were buzzing, drunk, or did you were just tired of drinking?
Like I was just, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then my husband had his 2 drinks, and of course it had a lot of ice in it. And then today
that's what y'all got there, buying them dollar margaritas, them dollaritas, or whatever the hell they are.
They were top shelf.
Okay.
But it was just
top shelf at Applebee's is like Jose Cuervo.
No, I actually had Tito's. I'll take that back. I had Tito's. Okay. I like Tito's because it doesn't give me a headache. It's like all potatoes, all that.
Anyway, shout out. I need a sponsorship. When I was drinking, it was Kettle One. Kettle One and tonic was my go-to because I cut sugar out. So no sugar, no
That's
worries
why I like
in
Tito's.
that. Yeah.
My cousin used to have an endorsement with Tito's. So one day we went to his house and we drank like 2 cold cases. Of Tito's. No, 2 cases. Okay.
You drank 2 cases of
None
Tito's.
of us had a hangover. We was testing it out.
Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna go through 2 cases.
We was turning
Shout out to you and your liver.
Well, these
how many? Well, first of all, when you say we went through 2 cases, how many people?
8 of us.
Okay, 8 people, 2 cases of Tito's. That's still a lot.
That was a lot. It was a lot, but we couldn't taste it.
That's like each one of y'all had a bottle each. More than a bottle of 2K. How many bottles?
I don't even know how we did that. That was when bodies were younger.
Yeah. See, that's how you put age on your frame, girl. You got to slow down.
I am not a drinker.
Good.
I just told you how much I drink.
Okay.
I've never really been into drinking like that.
And now you just go to Applebee's
and have a half of a drink.
Half a drink and be loose, be ready.
Not loose.
He took you to Applebee's, got her loose and ready. Took her home.
Though, let's talk about how the husband today. He's sluggish as hell. He had 2 drinks full of ice. He's like in slow motion.
Y'all got an old household.
No, we young.
Y'all young.
I don't know what you talking about.
Y'all young got heart, young in your mind. You better check your birth certificates.
The hate in the room always comes in on Saturdays at 3
We always
o'clock.
going off the rails on the show.
Okay, wait.
Big
You're
E.
supposed to be telling us something
Yes,
good.
I got something.
But you're going to pay me for my 3 minutes. And you're going to introduce me as fine as, because I am.
You
and
sold
you make
me.
sure you say she is not a comedian.
Not a comedian, but she's here but she's fine as hell.
And here she is.
And here she is.
Some jokes.
Tell y'all, she's not a comedian. She's fine as hell, and here she is to tell y'all some jokes. That's your intro?
Kinda. I might rewrite that for you.
Yeah, because you know what? Here's the thing. No, you got to be careful with the intro, because also this is why a great host keeps the temperature of the show.
Be careful who intros you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because sometimes the host could, in their verbiage, could set the expectation, the bar of expectations so high. Like, oh, this next comic coming to the stage. Remember that scene in 5 Heartbeats? Say, this next group coming to the stage say they are better than Bird and Night Falcons and the Temptations all wrapped in one.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you know what?
5
Introduce me like
Heartbeats.
that. Introduce me like that.
You don't.
Introduce me like that.
Of the culture, people gonna laugh because they know what I'm doing.
Okay.
But in real life, people do that, and they set that person up.
Introduce me like that.
And if your first 30 seconds ain't funny, you
and then
lost
somebody
them.
play one of the 5 Heartbeat songs.
Is there hard in the house tonight?
I think we just wrote my first part.
We did. That'll be funny because I can pull that off because comedian.
I like that.
Yeah, you see that? But yeah, so there is some truth to that, where you can set the bar of expectations too high, and then the comic come out and they're trying to live up to that, and the shit ain't hitting, and they bombing, and it throws their set off. So you got to be smooth and in the pocket as a host.
I think that's in anything, as a host of anything.
Yeah, you got to control the temperature.
Not necessarily even because you can introduce an R&B singer and it's gonna be horrendous.
Right.
Okay?
And they ain't hitting it today. You go out there and put
they ain't drinking enough tea last night and
intro
this morning
J-Lo, and she
bad.
be trying to hit them notes that she didn't sing in the studio.
J-Lo, please stop.
J-Lo,
I don't even know what J-Lo do. She's not a great actor.
J-Lo just did what you did. She's selling face. She's selling image.
Are you?
You just sold me on face and image.
I got personality like a mother. So don't play with me.
You just sold me on face and image.
No, I didn't.
And you told me to introduce you as fine ass.
Right.
Put you up there. Tell the people that you coming to tell jokes.
No. I'm saying off of me, myself, I'm going to bring seats. That it's gonna be a given. I've already been doing this. This isn't. I already have a following. This isn't. This isn't news.
I love the fact that you'll bring followers. You'll bring customers.
But what I'm telling
I love that.
But what I'm telling you is, I'm also funny. You're also gonna have to triple your money when you. And can you give it to me on stage, like right after my jokes?
I got you.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay you according to what you earn. I love that. I love people who are willing to earn their keep.
How much that's gonna be?
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I've offered this to a comic tried to negotiate with me, right? One time, because when you're producing a show, this is on some real shit, not even joking. When you're producing a show, it's a business, right? So you're trying to earn a profit from production. So how you earn that profit usually is based on ticket sales or whatever your revenue streams are. Ticket sales, split of the bar, whatever, what have you. So with that being said, you take that expected profit and you build out, based on the cost of the show. So let's say, for instance, your expected profit from just a local show, a small show, I'm just giving you real numbers, it's like $500, right? That's what you're going to get from the show. By the time you sell tickets, you never
made that little.
Yeah, well, it depends on the venue. I'm just saying there's a lot of shows around town. I'm just giving out numbers for an example. Because the formula is the same, even if it's $30,000, even if it's $50,000, whatever your expected revenue is, right? So in live event sales, let me just give y'all some way behind the scenes shit. Live event sales, a sellout is considered 78 to 80% of the door. The tickets that are available to sell, because 10% are probably going to be comps. Another 10% is going to go to your entertainers, your whatever as comp tickets. So about 78 to 80% of the door is considered a sellout. So let's say, for instance, let's put some real numbers to it. I was producing a show over at Vegas Stand Up and Rock, right? Full capacity in that room is 240, I believe, 240. So what's 70% of that? 70% of 240, roughly, let's say 180, right? So 180 tickets sold. If you're selling tickets at $20 a ticket, 180, that's $3,600, right? That you're gonna make off the door. $3,600 if you sold out, right? So of that $3,600, here's how your breakdown would go. If you have a headliner who's a draw and they're going to sell a huge amount of tickets, then they have room to negotiate up to that number, right? They can say, hey, I want 70% of the door, I want 80% of the door, and then depending on that producer's their revenue streams or their revenue split, you negotiate and you finally come up with that number. So that's, you know, a little bit of behind the scenes of how the math works. So I had a comic, to your point, try to negotiate. I had a slot, monetary slot for the headliner, monetary slot for the host, monetary slot for the setup person, monetary slot for the feature, right? So everybody slotted in at a certain dollar amount. I had a comic wanted to negotiate her fee. So what I told her was, the fees are locked in, but here's what I will do for you. I will give you a percentage. I will run you a ticket code, because I sold tickets online. I sold tickets through my Eventbrite platform. And I said, I will give you a ticket code that you can publish with the flyer, with your face and name on it, through your network, through your social network. It will take 10% off the cost of the ticket for your guest, and I will give you 25% of every single ticket sold through your network. Oh, that's great. This is how you can earn more money, right? You earn your keep. I'm all about earning your keep. So I had no wiggle room of negotiation in the slot because based on the finances of the show. But where I did have was, hey, if you are so confident in your ability and people coming to see you, then here's a way for you to earn more money. I want to be fair. Did all the back end work. It was a little bit of work, 10 minutes, whatever, to create her code and specialized flyer, post, sent all of that over to her, right? Additional use of my time. Do you know how many tickets sold through her network? Yes.
The thing is, it may be zero, but the thing is that she's not me, so I don't know.
Yeah.
We're good with that conversation.
The answer was zero. It was a big fat fucking zero.
I think that there are certain people who try to build a following. I'm not them.
You have a following.
I already have a following. So and it's proven. Any of my events have always oversold.
Yeah, your events are dope.
But what I'm saying is that what I'm saying, actually, you haven't even been to any of my events.
I was at the No Sugar.
That wasn't my event. That was Mr. Banks' event.
Okay, well, that was dope. I'm just giving you,
but
my
that
experience.
that wasn't my event.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that there are some people that
you've already sold me, by the way. I'm going to pay you.
No, I know. And you can give me a code. You can give me not a code to discount, but you can give me whatever, and I'll collect the extra 25%.
There you go.
Too. But I think that, like, I have to be strategic when I book for certain things. Like, okay, does this person already have this following that they're going to purchase tickets from them? And then two, like, even when it comes to the radio station, like, okay, cool. Is this person going to generate the listenership that I need from this demographic?
Right.
And, and is it going to be consistent? And then two, are they going to bring in content that's going to keep people logging in to listen?
Absolutely.
It's similar to like having an event.
You're producing
every day.
You're producing,
right? So I totally get that. And the thing is that some people only, I won't name any names.
Name some names. We're spicy when we drop names.
So I had somebody who had the audacity.
No, we changed audacity. It's motherfucking dacity.
Okay, that.
Do it.
They
do
had
it. Do it.
Motherfucking dacity.
No. You got to do it with emphasis. It's the
words.
Motherfucking dacity.
I can't say the whole.
Okay, I'll do it for you. They had the what? Motherfucking dacity. Go ahead to do.
So ask me to host an event. First of all, I'm me. Okay, and like I'm me. Right? Had the audacity. Ask me to host an event. And then I get paid off of the door sales. You probably will already know who the hell this is. They shine bright in twinkle. Mind you, never have I ever done an event with this person ever in life. Okay.
You are funny.
So I'm like, this is my fee. That's what I told her. This is my fee.
Yeah, if you want to book me, here's what it is. Yeah.
Well, this is how. I'm like, listen, I'm going to bring more people to you than what you can pay me for.
Right.
At this point, I'm helping you.
Right.
Because this is going to be the fee that I'm going to just charge you for your event to grow. And
I love people like that, by the way. I love people like that, by the way. Know your value, know your worth, price yourself accordingly, and don't negotiate that. That's how I am.
And
if they with it, they with it. If not, then that's not the time to do business with that person. It's not a no. It's a no for now.
Yeah, I was like, based off of the circumstances, it's gonna be a no for me.
Yeah,
because you first of all, you don't understand my value at this point. Because I know that this is a new thing for you. I know that you're trying to build this audience.
Yeah,
I'm helping you out with giving you this rate.
Right.
And no, I'm not okay with those circumstances. I'm going to already sell this out for you. You're good.
I think in that situation, like, I see it from both perspectives. I see it from the side
but the problem is the people
artist,
who
and I see it from
she
the
had
side of
booked
the
before,
producer.
the Twinkle. The people that she had booked before never got paid from that. Which is the problem.
Yeah, see, we don't fuck with people with a bad reputation of not paying. So yeah, we don't do that. We don't even answer those calls.
So I already knew.
Yeah,
what it was.
Get your bread up front.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get my bread.
Yeah, because the back end I got you.
And I'm gonna help you out with this because I'm gonna post it and I'm gonna have people come and support.
All money and all opportunity is not equally weighted.
Never have.
If you have a shitty reputation as a janky producer, don't even call my phone, man. The answer gonna be no. I may do it diplomatically. I may be like, yo, I'm busy, which that's always the case because I don't have time.
I'll say no. I do not do business with that person or you. I do not do business with you.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of folks, especially in this town. I would never ever do business. Oh, you won't do business with them?
Absolutely not.
Well, hey, I don't even have to speak on it, man, of who I will and won't do business with.
Who I will do business. Names.
That was spicy. That was a good one.
Names.
Who of people that I won't do business with in this town? Well, one guy, he's undergoing litigation at this point.
So besides him.
So yeah, I'm not gonna name names on him, but you know.
So you just let me name names.
You can. No, I'm done. This dude about to be paying me too. His grandkids gonna be paying me. So I'm cool on this one. He don't even know the bag of shit that he stepped in.
So long story short.
Yeah.
I'm me, and I can't wait to do my 3 minutes.
I got you.
It's gonna have to be 3 to 5 because I don't know how this. You know what I mean?
3 to 5.
Yeah, don't be trying to cut me. Don't be give me the light at 2 minutes.
No, what I'll do. No, I set people up the right way. I always feel like comics should start on a laugh and end on a laugh. So I wait for your first chuckle. I wait for your first big laugh, and I'm like, okay, that person caught a rhythm. And then, like, if it's, let's say, for instance, if I slot at you, my first big laugh
is gonna be while I'm walking up.
Well, that's great. Well, what I'm saying is in terms of format and giving a person a light, how I do it, because I like to leave people in good spaces and good energy. So if I see you getting that laugh and your laugh is consistent, and I say, for instance, I have you slotted for 5 minutes. If at like 4 minutes you're still consistently getting laughs, then I'm gonna let you go the whole time. If at 3 minutes I see you getting laughs, I'm gonna let you get to that about that 4 minute mark and see if you can generate some laughs to finish out your set. If not, I'm gonna be Sean Paul. Just give me the light because I have to preserve the funny of the show.
Just know that I don't do everything well, just the stuff I do. You were going to tell us about something.
Yes, I was. We always going off kilter. Our kickoff topic of the day. Well, hopefully we get to the other one. And let me pull this up on my phone because I don't want to misquote this, but I want to read something to you.
Okay.
Saints. And this struck me as strange. I think I came across this yesterday at some point. And I wanted to talk about Black History. Happy Black History Month, by the way, to you and yours. Definitely we should celebrate our history, our culture, our traditions, who we are, our superpower, our greatness as Black people every day. But it is cool that we take specific time out to celebrate it. But in Black History Month, one of the things, if you know me on a personal level, or if you've been tuning in and paying attention and kind of getting some insight into my personality, I love everything Black. I love Black people. I'm a proud Black man. I'm raising a Black family. I build a Black-owned business. Like, I'm everything Black. I try to get educated to the top of the field, 3 degrees. Try to do things right. Stay out of trouble. Stay out of prison. Stay out of jail. Not be a statistic. All the things to enhance my Black superpower. Right? As a Black man, very proud Black man, very happy that God saw fit to make me a Black man. Not that I don't have reverence and respect for other races, other cultures. I love them just as well because I'm a humanitarian first. Human first, Christian first, Black man second. That's my identifier. So on that, and with that being said, in terms of being a humanitarian and having love and respect for all races and cultures and whatnot, because I think the foundation of being a humanitarian is the understanding that none of us got to pick our situation. We are all here by grace and by luck, and having a respect for other humans is the understanding that they didn't get to pick their circumstance or pick their situation. You were born into the circumstance, the situation, the race, the culture, to the parents that you were born into. And when your life gets breathed into your body, from that moment on, you are out here just trying to make the best of your situation. Is it fortunate that some people are born into wealthy families with great parents and this, that, and the third, and their life seems to be paved on easy street from conception, whereas a person is born into extreme poverty or to a crackhead parent or parent with substance abuse or a parent that's not going to be in the picture, or, you know, an evil parent, a molesting parent, a parent that's going to disown the child, disgrace the child, throw the child away? There's no fairness to that. There's no fairness in the world. There's no such thing as fairness, right? So understanding that makes you in touch with your human side, makes you in touch with yourself and being a humanitarian. That's just my thoughts on the issue. So when I see shit like this, it really makes me think about it on a level that's 6, 7, 8 times deeper than just the surface level of what you may see or what you may read. And I want to read this to you. That's a very long setup for what just tipped me over the top. I quote, because this is a direct tweet or post. Sometimes I wish I was born Latino. I mean, the Latin community is grounded in family, loyal entrepreneurs, businessmen, and women literally represent the dream, the grind, the hustle, doing whatever it takes to stick together against all odds. Sometimes I wish I was born Latino. I mean, the Latin community is grounded in family, loyal entrepreneurs, businessmen, and women literally represent the dream, the grind, the hustle, doing whatever it takes to stick together against all odds. Do you know who said that, Big E?
No.
None other
I don't.
than Tyrese. Now, I don't believe in cancel culture, Saints.
I mean,
I don't believe in cancel culture. I don't believe in cancel culture. I am surprised. I'm surprised. It just hit me in my.
He didn't forget.
It just hit me in my heart. I am surprised how you can be this woefully fucking ignorant.
And you know what? Shout out to Tyrese, because his sister, who was a friend of mine, just passed away a couple months ago.
Well, maybe he's grieving to tweet some dumb shit.
And then before that, his other sister, and then his mom.
Well, maybe he's going through something. We're gonna give grace that he's going through something to tweet some ignorant shit like this. Yes. Here's my commentary on this. It goes to the plot, the plan to ultimately keep us in a second-class citizen rate. It goes to the plot and the plan to get you to hate yourself and to hate your own image and to hate your own existence. To tweet or post that sometimes you wish you were Latino. Now, let me break it down for you as a black man and why this is so woefully ignorant to me. Number one, you've made it as a black man, despite your wish to be something else. Your desire to not be black. You've made it. You're one of the most successful black men to walk the face of this earth. In terms of music, movies, just what you've done and where you are in your career. You made it as a regular old ordinary Negro. And at the height of you making it, you say that you wish you were Latino. Because of their culture and how they stick together and all of this shit. And there's no knock to my Latin brothers and sisters. Shout out to them. Every single race and culture has overcome adversity on this earth. That's why I talked about the humanitarian effort. We've all overcome some shit. And none of us had an opportunity to pick what race or what culture we were born into or born a part of. So for you to make it as a black person and understand all of the adversity, all of the setbacks, all of the things that as a black man we have to battle against just to make it in this world. And at the height of your superpower, raised off the shoulders of other black people who sacrificed for your black ass to occupy the position that you occupy today in 2024. Sometimes you wish you was Latino. Nigga, please. How can you be a trans nigga? How is it that you can be this woefully disrespectful to your own African American race and culture? That you wish you would, out of your mind, out of your mouth, through your fingers, you wish you were somebody else. And again, I'm bringing this up as an example for a larger indictment of this element in our culture. You have to love who you are first. You have to be able to look in that mirror. And my heart goes out to people that's suffering from this, that's suffering from the self-hatred, that when they look in the mirror, the reflection they see is something they dislike, something they do not like, to the point where you would even verbalize some shit like this. And we know people like this, Big E. We know people like this.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Again, I don't want to. I'm glad he tweeted this because it's a larger subject, a larger issue that I want to talk about.
But specifically,
in terms of the self-hate amongst our culture, and I want to get into the causate or some of the results of self-hate in our culture. But
for him,
I'm gonna get your thoughts on that.
But for him, this is his real life based off of his upbringing and circumstances. This has nothing to do with him being a black man that made it, because technically he's not within himself. Okay.
No,
because I
mean being successful in his craft.
No, I know what you're saying, but I'm saying him being a black man. I'm saying him being a black man and so-called made it, right? Because I know his family and I know his circumstances, and I know that there's a level of disassociation that he has embedded in himself from his family, okay? And based off of something he need to unpack in therapy. Yes.
Yeah. Somebody go to therapy, brother. Somebody need to get their wings. Based
off of drug abuse, physical abuse, mental illness, so on and so forth, that I know firsthand with his family, there has been a disassociation, which I think that has allowed him to disassociate himself from being black. So now when we talk about him being a successful, right? He's not a successful black man. He's successful Tyrese.
Yeah, he's successful in his craft.
So he specifically has separated himself from that, which is why that statement for him was okay to make that statement, because he has disassociated himself from us.
My level deeper, and I guess where it struck me as strange. I want to just be very, very, very clear, like in my Stephen A. Smith voice.
And shout out to Mrs. Hollingsworth. She said, go to therapy.
Yeah, definitely. Somebody need to get their wings. But my thing is this, like in Black History Month, this is a time where I talk about us taking a pause, taking a step back, and having a reverence, a respect for the sacrifices that black people made for you to occupy, for us, all of us, to occupy the spaces and the places that we do right now. For you to big up another culture, not only say I hate being black, but big up another culture and put them over and above, because the juxtaposition is Latinos versus black people in its statement. So I just want to give you some facts and figures, just a couple of statements. Black people, Voting Rights Act was in 1964. Less than 50 years later, we had a black brother running shit in the White House. We got a black vice president. We have grown to be billionaires. We have modern day geniuses. We have people who are captains of fucking industry. We have people who came up through adverse situations, impoverished situations, drug culture, all different shit, setbacks, setups, all different shit, to occupy positions in society that we should be proud of, that we should be shouting out. So when you are of those people, it's disrespectful. You have no respect, or you're just woefully ignorant about your own history and your own culture to put anybody, and I mean anybody, above the accomplishments of what black people have accomplished on this earth.
And now, can I say this?
Please.
Just to be the opposing side right now, right?
You love opposition, but go ahead.
I don't, because I'm always right. but anyway, But anyway, so there are some things that our people, right, may say just in passing. Will say, well, man, Hispanic people do support each other's businesses.
Black people do too.
I know.
Black people do too.
Are you listening to me?
I'm listening. I'm listening. But
I'm saying,
go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. But I'm gonna throw something out there to you after you finish.
I'm just making the statements that happen, right? Because of course, black people support other people's businesses, right? But I'm just saying, like, people are out and about, right? They go past a Mexican restaurant, let's say, and they say, man, you know, like, that place is always busy because they support each other. Or we go over to this grocery store. They always go to their grocery store, right? And those are just comments that happen based off of what experiences we may have had, or whomever that person who said it may have had, right? And not that it's wrong.
No, it's not wrong.
Because it could very well be the case.
It's an experience that they've had.
I also say this. I also say there's some things that I'm careful about saying in front of white people. Okay? Like, there's some things I wouldn't say out loud.
Yeah, it's like it's like discussing family business outside your household.
Whether or not I feel a certain way about something or not. You know what I mean? But I'm saying that those are common, you know, statements that are made, and that it's not untrue. And for some people,
it absolutely is not untrue.
It's not, and for some people, that may very well be their experience.
Still, that's not an opposition, because I 100% believe in everything.
That white people.
I 100% believe in everything you say. But here's what I want to how I want to back it up, where it really bothers me. When people can only highlight that experience based on what they've seen, and then they use that as an indictment against black people, is the point that I'm making. They're woefully ignorant. Because I'm going to ask you this. Name one successful black person. Name one successful black person, product, whatever, that has come up, that the foundation of their come up has not been from other black people.
Tim. What was talking about him last week?
Who? Tim Scott?
Tim Scott, child. We ain't supporting his ass. We not.
I guarantee you.
No.
I guarantee you this, though. What I mean. I guarantee you his foundational start was because of the people that was in his inner circle.
Bet you it wasn't.
I guarantee you his father, his mother,
check his knees.
Mother and father, and everybody was black.
Nope.
I'm talking about how you get started.
Listen.
And then even people, more so in pop culture, because we'll look at another race or another classification of people, and we have such a respect for them. That's why I said it gets into the notion of a self-hatred. Because if you were to look within, you would see those same traits among African Americans.
Now me, I'm hella black, hella proud. Was raised by people who were hella black, hella proud. Okay?
Absolutely.
So naturally,
can we give those people the respect they deserve?
Naturally, I'm going to fight for black people. I am going to root for black people. I'm going to support black people. Now, if I was raised in a space where I feel like I'm unsupported, then maybe that's what I'm saying about specifically with Tyrese. If you're raised in a space where you feel like you're unsupported by these people who look like you, that's it. But it's not uncommon for him to have that conversation.
I'm not,
or that statement.
What I'm saying was, and I'll back up to what I say, is it's fine for him to express his experiences and have that be his opinion. I'm getting at the woeful ignorance of the opinion.
Oh yeah,
it's woefully fucking ignorant, and it's downright disrespectful when you actually add the facts to the situation.
But the thing is that, like, it's too. Can you say that that's not his experience? Our experience, unfortunately enough, we probably have had people behind us who support us that look like us.
What I wanted to do was basically bring that up as for an example of the larger picture. Right? Because again, his experience, he's entitled to his experience. But the larger picture, and what my plea to other folks is who may be feeling this way, is to go and do your research. Go and really get ingrained in your history, in your culture. Go immerse yourself in black history. Go immerse yourself in black culture if you are feeling this way as an African American, so you can gain that respect, so you can gain that sense of pride. So when you look in the mirror, you look at yourself as a superhero and you can flex your own superpowers. And I advise that for every single race and every single culture, because society as a whole, right? Because black people here, 13-14% of the population, so we always have to put ourselves in certain contextual numbers.
That's cap.
What do you mean that's cap? You think we're more?
Yes.
You don't think we're more than 13%? You think they're more than 13% of the population? Well, the only metric that we can have is the census.
I know. And our black ass is like, nah, we good. We go to the neighbor's house.
Well, then that's our fault for not being participatory in our democracy.
Of course, but we have been on the census since the beginning of time.
Then we
ain't want to be on that shit. That's why I'm not opposed to the census. Yeah. I'm just saying these are what happened when you're uneducated. And
woefully ignorant. Yeah, you don't understand how that vote and that populace
that comes to
come to your community.
Right, but we just happen to be a little bit smarter than the average bear.
But so I thank you, Big E, for mentioning that. Yes, we have a social responsibility, and that's why I bring up these topics on the show, and I talk about these things. We have when you are amongst, and I go back to the boys, the talented 10th. We talked about a couple weeks ago. You have that social responsibility of that band of educated society, or of educated folks in society, to educate the other 90%.
And that's what we do.
So we need to bring those people along.
And that's what we do. But we have a reach of on a monthly basis of almost 2.5 million people. Right.
Word. Shout out to y'all, the listeners.
Shout out, for real. Shout out to y'all for real. Because y'all really be keeping
us
open.
The supporters that are probably. What's the demographic of supporters? Do you have any studies on the demo of supporters?
Yes. So men versus women. I think we just pulled the numbers mid January from last year, and I think it was 54% men,
fellas,
46.
All right, hey ladies,
women.
Hey fellas.
Now the
love all y'all. What's the racial breakdown?
Yeah, the breakdown on ethnics is not something that they do on on radio. Now I'm trying to figure out another way to figure this out.
Well, you can whatever engagement channels we got some people in the chat. I see my wife in the chat.
Even on those, they do not. They don't let you know their ethnicity.
Yeah, we can look at the thumbnail.
Sucks. Right, we can see who's their black. We see their black.
Ooh, she look black. Don't be on here with a tan. We gonna count you as one of us.
Those of you who do all of the analytics behind the scenes on all these platforms, can y'all adjust that, please, so we can
so I see. I don't really care who's listening, black, white, green, or other. I just want them to listen and enjoy.
But yes, we do have a social responsibility to educate, and that is why we have certain shows on the station. For instance, there's a show, The Chisholm Report, that talks about politics for all of those black people who feel like, you're disassociating I don't do politics, right?
Oh,
so we have those
conversations.
We do events out in the community that are paid actually by the black elected officials. I just did one for the Nevada Democrats on Sunday, and we are in the community and we're talking about this. We're helping people vote. This is something that we do. We're not over here always just shooting the shit, okay? We do, we are activists in the community,
right?
But at the same time, we need you guys to take the time to actually listen, and then to do the research on your own, so that we're not the only source of information that you're getting.
Well, that's why I like conversations like this, because we can inspire. We can empower other people to take those necessary steps to go ahead and do their research and to become more involved in your communities. But I think the foundation of that starts with a love and a respect for just who you are. I think it starts with that, and that's why the Tyrese shit, again, not specifically just him, but as for an example, rubs me the wrong way, because it really is an indictment of our culture as black people. The first thing you have to think about, there are two great tricks to control a people, right? Divide and conquer.
There's more than two great tricks.
But the basics of it is you get a person to hate themselves and you can control them forever.
And you can get them to believe things that are completely untrue.
Absolutely not true. Yeah. Yeah. So it is up to that individual, again, when you get to a point, an age of enlightenment, and I pray that over everybody, you get to an age of enlightenment that you really start to do your homework, and you really start to look in the mirror and love the reflection and love what you see,
and then go to therapy.
I mean, somebody gonna get their wings. Go to therapy. Big E, therapy consultant.
We got 6 minutes. Go to therapy, and then read books.
Reading is fundamental.
You know what? For your own vocabulary.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the main reason why I read books, because I could listen to audiobooks all day. I listen to podcasts all the time. Okay. But yes, go to therapy, Mrs. Hollingworth. She posted that again. just because you should go to therapy. Anybody, if you're wearing a blue shirt, go to therapy. If you wear a hat, go to therapy. If your skin is brown, go to therapy.
Go to therapy.
Go to therapy. If you're listening to this right now, go to therapy.
The first person I think you should go to is God. You got to get on your knees and you got to pray for that enlightenment.
You know what happens though? You know what God does? He works through others to encourage you to do the right thing.
Absolutely, but I think
go to therapy.
The first thing you should do.
Thank you. Okay, I'm trying to tell them, child, read books and go to therapy. No games. Yes.
You should definitely read books and go to therapy. I'm not opposing that. You're like said it.
And
like
when
I
you
said,
make commitments to go to therapy, go.
Big E taking subliminal shots. So they've been. If you haven't been tuning in, they've been telling me for weeks to go to therapy.
We talking about something else?
They earn a commission. They earn a commission every time a black man goes to therapy. You said a black man gets his wings?
Yes.
I'm going to go to therapy so Tyrese can get his wings.
Please.
Or any other black man that's a self-hating Negro. Please. I'm going to go to therapy on your behalf. And I'm going to sit in
this
the
is a
office
commitment
of
we
therapist.
have heard probably 3 weeks in a row.
I mean, I didn't say when.
But you committed to when. You're supposed to have an appointment scheduled by today.
I didn't commit to that. That's something you brought up. I said I get to it when I get to it.
Y'all go rewind, because child,
I am busy right now. You know what?
You busy doing what? Eating salads and drinking green drinks?
I am. I'm slimming down, getting my health and my wealth together.
To therapy, because I used to take mine to therapy all the time.
Here's where I am in life, man. We are making.
See what I'm saying?
Making moves.
Yes, we still waiting on 3 appointments. Child.
See my wife out here instigating shit in the chat.
Run the tape back. We gonna rewind.
We call AT&T. Cut your phone plan off.
She didn't change the password. You can't get in.
And she probably did. Shout out to my wife. She do all of that shit, man. Listen, have you a good partner, man? Because I do not be on that shit, man. I don't.
Child, I tell my husband all the time. I said, man,
did you just call me child? You Marla Gibbs.
Listen, I try to tell my husband all the time.
No place child.
I said things just magically appear at home. Okay, you don't need to know about or socks, drawers, soap.
Yeah,
you know,
you're a good wife.
Food.
You're doing your part.
How did your laundry get folded?
But here's the thing, though.
What happened?
So let me, while you patting yourself on the back, let me give you some perspective.
He pats me too. He pats me on the back too.
I bet he patting you.
Y'all the show over.
So no, but let me ask you this question: At what age did y'all get married?
Well, we were 44.
What age? 44. Okay.
Right.
And what age did you guys?
44. He was 44.
Okay. So my point was later on in life, right? So while you patting yourself on the back, you think he walked around with no drawers and no socks for 40 years before y'all got together?
No. I just think that there is an element of peace and
that's
love
what a good woman brings
light,
to your life. Yeah,
right. That you don't have to worry about that aspect of things.
Yeah. So what do you? That means you're in a great relationship.
So yes, he probably did walk around with not the right drawers.
He did not walk around with you. He
had the right drawers.
He had a hole in his drawers before he met you.
No holes in his drawers.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I had drawers and socks before my wife. But the key to a great relationship is both people enhancing one another. Because
of course,
I'm sure he brings some drawers and some socks in your life too.
We were talking about your wife changing the passcode to the AT&T bill. Did you just say you was gonna cut her phone off because she wants you to just follow through with your therapy and run the tape back?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we're talking about.
Okay.
Stay focused.
I was focused. I'm just giving you again. You was patting yourself on the back.
No.
So what I'm saying is, that man was doing all right. He was doing all right.
Listen, what I'm saying is there are some things that you just don't do now. Probably.
I don't, and I shout out to my wife. I was agreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing. Why do you think I'm disagreeing with you when I'm agreeing?
If you do not have a therapy appointment set up next week, I'm calling the therapist on air and setting an appointment.
I do want to do it on air. Let's get a therapy session.
No, we're not doing therapy on air. No, there's HIPAA laws. No,
I would
because
agree
you're not
going to
be transparent.
Yes, I will. I don't care.
No, thank you.
Shit, I'd be like, therapist ask me a question. I'm gonna ask them a question. Let's have a conversation.
You're just gonna take your green drink to therapy and kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Big E, you gotta have. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what you get
just go
in
to
your life.
Tropical Smoothie, get the detox. I think it's detox deluxe.
Stop giving people free pub.
Well, no, a black man who owns Tropical Smoothie. If you didn't know that.
Well, it's still a free pub.
Shout out to Larry.
Larry ain't telling people to tune into the Comedy Cypher. Let's get some surprise.
But he does tell people to tune into Hot 7025.
Okay, well, all right, we'll give him some free pub then. What did you say, Larry?
Larry Smith, thank you.
Larry Smith. All right, Larry Smith. I'm coming by. I want to drink or something.
Shout out to black men owning businesses. And you think all the white people own it.
Tyrese will tell you that. Tyrese would tell you that. I just it annoys the shit out of me when we don't love our own people, the foundation of our people.
I think that his is circumstantial.
It's not circumstantial. This is an epidemic amongst a lot of us. Like
yes, I said, that have those circumstances. We can't.
I see shit where people will big up other cultures and other people, and the foundation of their come up is from the black community, and those are sellouts. So who
would you call a sellout?
Anybody that does that.
Name like 3 celebrities you would call that.
Let me think. Okay, Tyrese, with this statement, he's at the top of the list in terms of sellout. That have forgotten where they came from.
Okay, you said Tim, so I'll give you him.
Yeah, let me think.
I don't think Tim came up with. I'm sorry,
Tim Scott. Yeah, he's just a horrible Negro. He don't like himself. There's a lot of black people that don't like themselves like that. So yeah, he's another one. And dang, I can't think of a third just off the top. Tim Scott.
Scott, okay.
I can't think of another one right off the top of my head. That's as horrible as these two dudes.
I'm just trying to see what his parents mean. I'm looking at his
Wikipedia page. There's people like him within the culture, is my point. And I pray for healing over those people. Those folks need to go to therapy. They need to go and get their wings. You know what I'm saying, Big E?
I know what you're saying.
So, once again, thank you for tuning in to the Comedy Cypher. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you laughed a little bit. Hope you learned a little bit today. What's my wife talking about in the chat? Talking about, but always out of toilet paper. Oh, yeah.
Is that your job?
No.
Oh.
So, again, my wife will go through the house and restock the toilet paper in the rooms and stuff like that. So that's what she's getting at. But that's what part of a great partnership. You're supposed to cover up the deficiencies of the other person, and then everybody wins.
I just want you to hold on, wait before we go. Tim Scott publicly declared himself a virgin. Just so you know, even
at what
while
age?
He was married. Okay, this was during the late 90s.
Oh well, yeah, that's probably his problem. He wasn't getting no cootie cat. Black girls was probably rejecting him. That's why he grew up self-hating.
He took a pledge of abstinence until marriage.
Yeah, I don't trust dudes that don't like.
And now doesn't he have a white girlfriend now?
I don't know. I think so. I think he's married. He's still a virgin until marriage. That's his problem.
I bet you it's small.
Yeah, we shouldn't have no virgins running politics. If you can't get no ass, or you ain't getting no ass, I don't want you running nothing in government. I'm just telling you that right now.
So yeah, he just announced November of 2023 that he was publicly dating a white lady.
Well, good for him.
But I'm saying
that's
he's been abstinent since 2012.
You're denying your urges as a man, your sexual urges as a man, and for what? Or you ain't found nobody in this life to
the fact that
rub your private parts together with.
AI, because the fact is that his personal life listing on Wiki only starts with him being married. Does not say the year.
Not married.
Having no children, and then it starts with him declaring himself a virgin in 1990.
No, he was hatched.
Nah. Where's the rest of your information, sir?
Man, he scrubbed it.
He scrubbed it because I'm telling you, his parents wasn't black. Let's see.
Look at the face on this dude.
Oh my God. Let's see.
Just look at his face. We doing
They look
too
like
much.
some AI family, child.
Oh, they got pictures of his family up there. Yeah, look at him. Look at his father. Is that his mother and father?
Allegedly.
Okay. Yeah, he's a weirdo dude. I don't know, man. I hope we stop giving platform and spotlight to suckers. I really do.
This dude is a clown, y'all.
Yeah, well, don't vote for him. That's all you have to do.
We don't have to at this point. Hopefully, those of you, if he runs for any local office, call Tyrese first.
The Tyrese and Tim ticket. The TT.
The TT ticket.
Flush that one right down the toilet, y'all.
Oh my goodness. Well,
So,
what else were you going to talk about though? You're going to talk about the relationship stuff?
We
or what?
were, but we out of
Okay.
time, ain't we?
Yeah, we're out of time,
Yeah, you
but-
want to talk about relationships?
You got 3 minutes.
All right, let's go overtime. Let's talk a little bit about relationships. We were talking about that.
What was the main topic?
Our main topic of relationships, in terms of it goes to your point of therapy and getting your wings. I think first and foremost, you have to be prepared to enter into a relationship.
Absolutely.
With anybody, so you have to work on yourself first. I think I mentioned that last week. So work on yourself. Be the version of the person that you seek. So you're not out here trying to get over in relationships. You're not bringing baggage to a relationship. You're not bringing hurt. You're not bringing an unhealed person to a relationship, because you never know what the other person is going through, and they may not have time for your nonsense. All right? So get your shit together in an overall sense before you out here presenting yourself.
That's all you got.
That's the foundation of what I want to say. What would you add to that?
I mean, I would add to that is be sure to take care of yourself along the way while you're in the relationship. Heal yourself.
Relationship maintenance, yeah.
Heal yourself, and not necessarily from the relationship, from life, because life happens. You know, we lose family members, we grieve, and then we may not be grieving properly, or you know, or anything can happen. I don't know, maybe someone loses a job, someone has an ailment. So, you know, I don't know what it could be. It could be anything that could cause you to
Trauma.
Right.
Any trauma you're going through
and
needs
it's okay
healing.
to address your trauma with therapy.
It is
while
definitely
you're in a relationship.
okay to address your trauma with. I think E dropping subliminals. It is
I'm just talking to all black people.
You want me to go to therapy? I'm going to go.
I want you to want to go to therapy.
I don't want to go.
So we have to force you. So we're
No, you
forced,
don't.
Okay.
You know, so that's the thing.
so
No one
the
can
missus
force
and
me
I
to do
are-
anything.
The missus and I are forcing you to go to
There's
therapy.
no one that can force
What's a
me to do
different word?
anything. No one can force me
you're
to
gonna
do
do
anything. No one can force me to do
But I'm
anything.
saying you're gonna do it because you're already committed.
I'm gonna-
You do it because you're going to do it.
I'm going to do it when I feel like I need to do it. I'm not
Needed to do it
opposed to
yesterday.
therapy. No, I don't think so. I have other shit.
Black
in my life
black
right
men,
now.
Getting a black man to go to therapy, child.
No, it's like we got other shit to do in our life.
No,
I
you
ain't got
don't.
time.
Your other
There's
shit
a
will
time
get,
for
your other
thinking
shit
and
will
talking
get wrapped up.
and a time for doing.
Your
I'm
other
in
shit
the
will get
doing
wrapped up if you
phase.
go to doing is
Yeah.
going to therapy.
He out here trying
You
to
know
get a
what?
commission check.
We just go have another black man tell you.
Another black man tell me?
Because sometimes
I don't need.
black men don't
Why do
listen
you? Why
to.
do you think I need convincing? I'm not. I don't need convincing. I don't need
I think you
convincing,
do.
and there's nobody that can force me to do anything. I'm an unforceable black man. That's my superpower. You can't force me to do shit that I don't want to do.
He's already committed, so hopefully
Yeah.
you're a man of your word. Are you a man of your word?
Oh, now you gonna try to play the integrity card? Of course I am.
I'm just saying.
I am. What was my word?
Your word was you were going to have a therapy appointment scheduled before this week, and then
I said that?
your word 3 weeks ago was that you were definitely going to go to
I
therapy.
said I'm gonna schedule
you were
something
supposed to
this
go to
week.
Last,
I think that's what
actually,
you said.
It was last year.
Did
You were
I-
committed to go
no,
to
no,
therapy
let me
before the
ask
year
you.
was
Let
over.
me pause. Let me ask you.
No, the commitment was that you were gonna go to
Did I
therapy.
make the commitment, or is that something
No, you made the commitment.
suggested?
We can rewind. I suggested it, and you committed.
I never committed.
It's-
I said,
How
all
much
right.
money do you want to put on that?
I said, all right.
10 bills? 10 bills? 10 bills on it.
That I committed
That you
to doing what you wanted me to do
Not
and
that I
go to
wanted you,
therapy.
that I suggested.
Yes, you suggested it.
And you committed to doing it. And you actually committed to doing it before the year was over. The year was passed.
Even if I did, I didn't put a timeline with it.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
did. You
think
said
I
before the
said
year was over.
before the year is over. I said
Don't
that.
make me go back and rewind.
You can go back.
because
I could have said
use some
that. Maybe I
extra
don't
pocket
remember.
Change now.
I don't remember if I committed or not.
Look at that. Now we got another ailment.
How so?
Memory
loss. That's how you answer questions in front
Oh,
of
my
Congress. I do not
gosh.
recall.
Oh,
That's how
my
you don't go to
gosh.
jail. You don't know that? See, that's a higher level of intellect that you have to go into. Let me tell y'all something. Like, if you don't recall or you don't remember,
if
never
there's
indict yourself.
But I have the receipts.
Okay, pull them up.
I will.
I'm all about the truth. You pull up the receipts.
But are we putting any wagers on this?
Well, I have to put a wager on it if you have the receipts.
Then
and
you'll
I
follow
said
through
I'll
'cause you're a
follow
man of your
through. Yeah,
word.
because I'm a man of my word. 100.
Oh, boy.
As the young folks say.
100?
100.
Okay, because I thought you said 100.
I be
100.
I said 100.
Oh, okay, because I was about
We
to say.
standing on business.
Business. What's it? Wait. T.I.'s son said that standing on business, he needs to be compensated for that because he's the one who made it popular, which I think he did.
Okay.
Business.
Who's gonna compensate him and how? Every time somebody says he's supposed to get $1,
he should trademark it.
Absolutely, like bling bling. They said they wish they had to trademark that.
Somebody did.
Yeah. Well, standing on business.
Business.
You can have that one. T.I.'s son. What's his name? Yeah. You don't know. You don't remember his name.
I can't remember the kid's name.
Standing on business, man. You can have it.
Because I stand on business.
We standing on business each and every week, 3:00 on Saturdays on the Comedy Cypher. You should tell somebody to tune in. Get our numbers up. All right. Until next week, Big E.
Bye, y'all.
All right, y'all.